Hey, what is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. This is your daily video, and I got tons of stocks and charts and great information. But what I need you to do right now is hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I need you to come along with us on the journey. Guys, check the description tab out on the YouTube video. Tons of tools and tidbits, all to make you a more successful trader, and all of the links for Traders War Room products and services right there at your fingertips. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock it with us, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war together. Traders War Room, baby, let's get it. All right, welcome back. Legal disclaimer, this is not financial advice. The content is for entertainment and education purposes only. You're responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun, use caution, always go to war. Services we provide at Traders War Room, free and paid services. I say again, free and paid services. Guys, we have tons of free services and resources right there on the Discord page and all of our platforms. We're not just about making money. We're also about spreading knowledge and good information to make people successful traders and investors. However, the good stuff, of course, is always on the paid side of the house, but we have tons of great free resources to get you guys on the right direction to profitability and to financial freedom. But moving on, we got the real-time buy and sell alerts, live trading, bell to bell. We don't know anyone else who offers bell to bell every day to markets opening. We got a professional in the Zoom room doing live trading, guys. Fantastic feature of our premium service on Traders War Room. We also do one-on-one mentoring. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. We kind of changed things up, made it better for you, the client. And we also got trading classes like a lot of you did our gap fill class we did 2 weeks ago and our futures class that we did last week. Fantastic classes, all right there on the website. You can purchase them and watch them 24/7 right from the website. Now, we got the fantastic community, and we really want you to be part of this group because we think we got something great, and we want to share that greatness with the masses. Last week's stats, guys, not too bad. Here's what we did on buying and selling. We ended up going into about 15 trades. We sold all of the 15 trades that we got into. Here's the stats. We had 12 wins, 3 losses, 80% win rate. The highest win that we had was a trade we did with JPM, making $813 per contract. And the highest loss we had was an Apple contract that went the wrong way, and it was a $40 loss per contract. Guys, and just to highlight, these alerts are just mine, okay? We have more than 25 real-time analysts and signaling bots on Traders War Room that are pushing out alerts just like this, all different styles, making people money every day. Now, checking on some alerts that we pushed out this week, guys, we got a fantastic alerts that already are kicking off this week. We had an MU swing that we went ahead and sold for profit today, $50, $57 per contract. We went ahead and got into Amazon. We did, because of Amazon volatility with the split, we went ahead and got into the shares, 100 shares of Amazon. We ended up selling for $100 of profit, a pretty quick trade that we ended up doing first thing this morning. We also got another swing trade that we went ahead. Actually, this was a day trade. I'm sorry. We went ahead and got into plug 18.5 put, 617 contract. We filled at 129. We sold at 153. That's $24 per profit per contract, guys. And we went ahead and got into some Amazon calls and made a pretty decent penny right there, $34 per contract on that. Now, guys, I'm telling you, these are just a few, and I want you guys to remember, we got 25 of these real-time analysts and alert signaling bots that push out information all day, every day the market's open. Now, let's talk about some of those signaling bots. First of all, we got the SPX and the NDX bot. So this gives you long and shorts, and it's basically giving you an idea of how to get into the stock. And you can do options as well, as far as you're into liquid options with ETFs or the big cap stocks that can really move with volume and volatility. And we went ahead and it trails it. So it goes in from cradle to the grave. And we noticed that this one was a long NDX contract. It gives you a suggested option contract if that's what you want to do, but then it trails it and goes all the way until exiting. And it ended up exiting at 37% profit, guys. We went ahead and went short with an NDX as well. And this one went ahead and went for 41%. Again, we suggested with this particular bot, the QQQ ETF, and it definitely made some money. So definitely good trades right there, going both long and short. Now, looking at our intraday bot, this one's a fantastic bot. It's been very successful, guys. This one pushed out an Apple and an MU alert earlier, and we'll go ahead and look at the charts. So here's how Apple, the bottom level right there is where the alerted, and as you see, it spiked up, you know, about an hour and a half later, and went ahead and spiked up about $1.50, able to make some good money in an intraday. This is a 5-minute chart right here. And then that MU, about the same distance, okay? You see where the alert came in at, and then it pushed to the upside. That's money every day, man. And this intraday bot is pushing out the good stuff, and people are making a lot of killer trades. It's proprietary. We created this algo specifically for intraday trading, and it's a fantastic tool. It catches things on dumps and gets you a good opportunity to go long. And the whole idea behind this is that it's good for intraday trading, and when you catch the alerts at the end of the day, it's usually good for a swing trade going in a couple of days afterwards. So once again, what are you waiting for? We want you to join TWR today, and we want you to quit wasting that money that isn't making money and come get some, because we are. Now, talking about what we had again, we got over 25 real-time alerting analysts, all kinds of styles, stocks, option, crypto, forex, long, short, day, swing, spread, leaps, you name it. We got something for everybody in every type of budget at Traders War Room. Right now, we're giving a 5-day trial with the Traders War Room Premium Gold membership. We want you to come get some and try it out on us. You get the alerts, you make some money, and you know what? Hopefully you stay a premium member, but at the end of the 5-day trial, if it's not for you, then you go back to being an awesome free member. We just want you on the team. We also got the instant messaging platform. I've been getting a lot of DMs about, man, they're overwhelmed with all the content that's being dinged and pinged and pushed out constantly. Well, we created this platform that is less noise and just alerts, and we are live on this. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and you're getting dinged and pinged with too much information, that IM direct access link down below, and also you can look in the description. This might be a good avenue of approach for you, because all we're doing is pushing out alerts and none of the other dings and pings that are associated with all the Twitter feeds and all of the, you know, quant alerts and the trade analytics and all that stuff. And we're just giving you guys the bare essentials to make you successful and make you some money. Bottom line, we're destroying the market no matter which direction it goes. We want you to quit wasting that money that doesn't make money, and we want you to invest in yourself. We hope you do that with Traders War Room. Check out traderswarroom.com. There's our Discord access right there. Traderswarroom.com has all the information of all the platforms we have, and a little bit more about our humble beginnings and some analyst bios right there at the website. So all I got to ask you, are you ready for war? TWR is. Join us today, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So the market closed today. Here's the market closed green across the board. And you can see the bond yields are kind of staying about in the same range where they've been at. We also got the futures red across the board. So when looking at this, remember, futures are just a glimpse into what could be, not what will be. So looking at this, I'm already preparing for a down day tomorrow. So definitely gotta get things in order, and we'll see what happens at the bell. Top trending stocks, we got a whole bunch of tickers. Of course, Amazon is in there because of the split. We got U1 because of their big dump, and we got some other ones that we're going to talk about when we get into the chart section. Going into total market image, here's a picture image of kind of the overlay of the total market. You see that you got Apple up a little bit, Microsoft was down, and just the big boys that hold a lot of the market cap space in the total market picture. Your ETFs, notice you got a lot of green across there, except for the inverses and the fixed incomes. Those got hit kind of heavy. We also got the sector performance. You see real estate and energy were the biggest laggards, with consumer discretionary and materials carrying the weight. We also got big money calls versus puts. Amazon looking bullish, SPY looking a little bearish. Then we got some bull on some Tesla, little bear on some QQQ, and they kind of counter off each other. So definitely you want to follow the big money and follow the trend, because that's where the market's going to normally go with the high probability. Moving into the hot stocks and sectors, most active penny stocks. Guys, if you're not paying attention to the penny stocks, you guys have to pay attention to it, okay? You can make some killer profit on the penny stocks, and especially when the blue chips are kind of being stagnant or a lot of consolidation and not moving around much, you can make some supplemental income by riding some of these penny stocks up for some good profits. Definitely take a look at some of these tickers right there on the left and pay attention to these. Also, best performing industry over the 5 days has been renewable energy. And when we're talking about renewable energy, we're looking at a few of the top tickers right here. Shills has been banging, okay? Definitely had a huge day today. Airy is another one we're paying attention to. Sun W, we're definitely on the thing. And DQ has really been hitting hard, okay? So there's a lot of great stocks out there that are performing very well. You just have to get your feet wet, have to pick out the good ones from the bad ones, do some DD with the charts, and definitely make a decision and get in. Now, top story, U.S. Supreme Court rules Southwest Airlines cannot force wage suit into arbitration. So Southwest Airlines Company, LUV is the ticker, cannot force a baggage handler's class action lawsuit over time pay into private arbitration. U.S. Supreme Court ruled on Monday in decision with costly potential implications for companies including Amazon and Uber Technologies that employ many transportation workers. So definitely some symbols we need to pay attention to, because they could see some negative pressure for this particular news coming out, and it could be costly. And when we talk about bigger companies and costly, we're talking multi-million and potentially billions of dollars. So we're definitely paying attention to some of those tickers right there on the bottom: LUV, Uber, Amazon, and Lyft, for this particular news story as being a catalyst for some downward momentum. Wall Street ends up with growth stocks, but inflation fears linger. So the U.S. stocks ended a choppy session slightly higher Monday, and it helped by gains in Amazon and the other mega cap growth stocks, while persistent worries over inflation and interest rates keep a lid on the market. Guys, so what we're seeing is we're seeing a lot of these spikes going up to a certain level, and then you're retracted. You're coming down, testing the lower levels, then you're going back up to those previous levels, and it's just a rinse and repeat type of thing, because people are concerned with the longevity of the bullish market at this particular time. So definitely paying attention. And this is also an indicator when people are worried about letting the market run, could be looking for that continuation to the bull market cycle onto the downward trend. So just be ready for that and be prepared for that. Next thing, let's go ahead and look into stocks and chart. What looks good moving forward? So here's your earnings report. We got some good earnings coming up the rest of this week. We're going to cover a few of them in our stocks, but we're definitely paying attention to, ASO. We got those opening before the market tomorrow. We're paying attention to that. We also got Cracker Barrel, which has a decent implied volatility spike. Casey's is one that I really like. If you haven't been into a Casey's general store, they have come a long way in the past few years. They are definitely putting a lot of money into R&D, and I like it, what they're bringing to the table. Five and Below is another one that I got high hopes for, and I think it's going to do fairly well. Skill is one that has a good implied volatility. Of course, you got your Neo over there, and Rent, and a few other ones we're paying attention to. So hot ETF checker. So let's go ahead and look to see what we got. SPY looking bearish, back below 410 towards 405, thinking puts before a break above 417. And this goes into what we were talking about earlier with the overall market putting a lid on letting it run. So I think we go down a little bit. We test that 410, potentially break below there, and then run down to about 405, maybe 406. and then possibly find our bottom and try to shoot back up to do another retest around the 416 and 417 area. But definitely looking at SPY for puts first thing in the morning at the bell. We got coin. I'm liking this for push to the upside. So basically crypto has kind of been beat up pretty well lately, and you're starting to see people go enough's enough, and they're starting to get bullish into the crypto market. A lot of this also is a catalyst based off of what Kathy Woods was talking about, and had a lot of people, hearing her message about talking, saying things like, a $3,000 investment into crypto at this time in 5 years could be worth 100K, and just multiply that on additional thousands of dollars into that. So for every $3,000, you could potentially make 100K. They got a lot of retail investors pumped up about this. And so people are doubling down on their crypto exchanges and their crypto, their positions, and they're, going long for the longevity on the bigger names. Okay. A lot of crypto is going to fail over the time, but the bigger names in the crypto are going to be around for a while. The Bitcoin, the Ethereum, and potentially even, may I say, Dogecoin is going to be around for a while as well. However, what the important thing with crypto is, you want to look at individual coins that have caps on the amount of coins or tokens that can be produced, because that gives it a limited quantity, and thus the value of that particular coin can go up over time, because there's not going to be any more coins created or tokens created at a certain threshold. So we're definitely paying attention to that. And going into, I think I already had that one, SPY. I had BOLL on here, but I guess BOLL didn't go. Sorry about that. Go ahead and get BOLL at the next time. There it is, BOLL. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. So bullish and looking to break out. I think BOLL tries to break out above that 135 area, and then a good push to 140. I like this one. It's a natural gas one. Of course, you saw natural renewable energies. We're doing fairly well. This is one of those that you need to pay attention to, and I definitely like this for continuation to the upside and a potential breakout past 135 going into 140. So looking for stocks, jumps and dumps. Okay, Apple getting tight, thinking it pushed to the upside, and I'm targeting 150. Okay, so definitely Apple will move with the general market consensus. It has such a large market space that Apple can move the needles just on its own in the SPY overall. So we're definitely paying attention to this. If the SPY and the general market is going downtrending, this will downtrend as well. But we're hoping that Apple gets a little bit of wind underneath their sails. They got some pretty decent news that's coming up, and some definite high hopes in the future. And I'd like Apple for a push to 150. I think they could do it. I think the volume's there, and I think the sentiment is there as well for this to get back up to that particular level before the next cool down. Amazon, this will be good for a couple of weeks due to that volatility from the 20-to-1 split. So we're definitely paying attention to this. This is going to end up being probably at the price it is now, a day trader's dream. You're going to see some volatility, some huge jumps and dumps on particular Amazon. I do like this for a long position, and there's a gap to fill at the top. So, I like this for a push to 130 in the near future. And definitely, I think a lot of people are going to be investing in this because they've been waiting for an opportunity to get into Amazon and go long on Amazon. So this is their opportunity to finally get a piece of the pie, where it was way too expensive for the normal retail investor to get invested in something substantial. So I do like this for continuation to the upside. ASPN, so I think a breakout, and I think it pushes towards 23. I like this for the breakout. I'm liking the chart setup, what I have here. When you see the ladder effect, usually it's not a general consensus of too much too soon, because it got the pop up, got a little consolidation, and pops back up. I think we break to the upside, hit that 23, maybe cool down and consolidate, testing the levels at that area, and then hopefully we can push to the upside and see 25. Edit, I like this for continuation. $12 in my opinion, sooner than later. Definitely, this is one of my favorite gene editing stocks. I do like this one, and I think this one's a good one at this particular price. I think it's a good place to start getting a position long. I also like it for calls, but you want to go out a few months. So leap calls for this one, at the money, in the money, as much as possible that you can afford. But I do like this for share accumulation at this particular level. And I think this is a good long hold over the long. We're looking at it maybe a year to 3 years, and this will potentially get you a 2x or 3x on your position. Microsoft, another big boy getting tight, thinking this goes down before it goes up, though. I got a price target on 265. I think we hit a little bit of snafu with Microsoft. We go down to test the lower levels, and then we peak back up. I got a price target over the long haul of 282 sooner than later, but we need to go down and test 265 again and make sure that we have that good support level at that lower levels before we can spike back up and go into that next level of previous consolidation. GLTB, too much too soon, and this comes back down to test 38. In my opinion, when I see things like this, I just think that this is just too much too soon, and we're just bound to have a pullback and at least go back down towards that $38 level and test that bottom level to make sure that we're for real on this, and then we bounce from there and hopefully push to the upside and break through that $46.50 area. So that's it, guys. That's the chart. That's the charts and the stocks I wanted to talk about. Listen, I want you to invest in yourself in 2022. I hope you do that with Traders War Room, but really at a bare minimum, I want you to quit wasting that money that doesn't make money. Okay, get yourself something solid. If it's not Traders War Room, go out there and try to find a good platform. Try to find a better platform if you can. I think it'll be hard to beat us, but you know, I just want you guys to make the smart decisions and get the best bang for your buck. Now, remember, we want to thank you guys for coming along with us on the journey. We're looking at the stock market like a war zone. Stocks and sector are our battle. We're doing it together as a team. Attack, conquer, destroy, and we're always going to war. Now, if that sounds like something you can get with and you want to rock it with us, then all we got to say to you, follow us, and let's go to war together. Traders War Room, talk to you next time.